everyone. My name is Michael and I am speaking to you from the verse. Now, if you're not sure what the verse is, I encourage you to go to my website at rewritingtheverse.com, and that's where you can find out all about the verse. There are plenty of updates, especially all the videos from YouTube are on there, so feel free to go back and check things out. Now, for the most of this last year, I have been guided to utilize my past life regressionist / rewriter abilities to work especially with twin flame and divine counterpart, divine masculine, divine feminine timelines, because they carry a lot of energy and they seem to be very powerful at helping move us up through ascension portals and other significant astrological dates. This particular video is connected to the upcoming 9/9/2020 portal. It not only is a ascension gate, but I'm also understanding that it's a date connected to a paradigm shift as well. And so it's going to be extra powerful, and this is being recorded on 9/5. So we're only 4 days away, so we might already be feeling the energy of it as we speak. So I just completed a past life regression earlier tonight connected to this portal, and in the full length video that I just recorded, and I will add the link to the bottom of this video, I go into detail about that past life regression and rewrite it live on video, so you get to see, as I do, what unfolds as we go in and we alter something pretty small in the overall timeline, but it creates a whole another higher vibrating outcome. So, and a lot of times, because these are such significant timelines, they will impact not just the souls involved, but humanity in general. And I do believe it once again did that. And so that's what I'm going to speak about mainly on here. I'm only going to talk about towards the end, the rewrite and what the highlights were at the end. That's what this video will be about. But I do encourage you to go to the full length to be able to see how we came to that new vibration and outcome. I will say that the past life regression was about 800 years ago. It was connected to an Eskimo type tribes whaling off of the Pacific coast up near Alaska. That basically is where it all occurs at. And so there are two twin flames there that are trying to work things out, and well, it didn't go as well as it could have, or we wouldn't have had to heal something. So in the first version, yeah, things didn't fully work out. In the second version, when I went in and what I was guided to do was have them go back to a conversation, one of their last conversations before they did end up saying goodbye and not staying together, to see what could have happened differently there. And what we were able to see was that there were a lot of emotions. I mean, it's twin flame, divine masculine, divine feminine energy, it's powerful. However, it wasn't fully expressed. They both had whatever feelings they had, but they didn't fully articulate their level of interest in each other. And unfortunately, when that happens, people tend to fill in the blanks, and oftentimes it's not favorable. Oh, they must not have liked me. Oh, they didn't like me that way. Oh, you know, I was from a different culture. Of course, they're not going to love me, like me, whatever. All that usual conversation was going on in both of their heads. And so when it didn't work out, were they totally surprised? No. They had already, in their own mind, probably thought it wasn't going to work anyway. And it didn't. It didn't, not in the first one. But what they needed to do was they needed to actually verbalize how much they cared. Somebody, preferably both, but one of them especially, needed to open up more about why she chose what she chose to do or not do. I'm not going to go into the details as far as exactly what was articulated, but what was needed was full disclosure, basically. Because up until that point, it left him wondering, how much she really cared. And ultimately, neither one of them knew fully the level of interest in that first version. And again, it didn't work out. Well, this time, it was about revealing their true interest, being vulnerable. Because when you do that, when you're really out there on a limb and you really don't know what that other person's response is going to be, yeah, that's scary. If you've ever done it, you know what I'm talking about. You're risking being the only one feeling that way. You're risking getting shot down or just a flat out no. People running the other way, whatever. When you're that vulnerable. But you know what? This is twin flame love. If you can't risk with your twin flame, who are you going to be able to risk with? So yeah, some twin flame relationships don't work out, and some of them are pretty unhealthy. But for those that have done the work, and I'm talking the internal work, maybe even the shadow work, whatever it is, because we've had lifetimes and lifetimes of disappointment and well, things not working out for us. So there's a lot of evidence to support that it's not going to work out again. But if both people are willing to do what needs to be done, work on themselves, really, and then be willing to risk and express that, well, now there's possibilities. And especially after this rewrite, I really got that it opened up a whole nother door, that right now, this 9/9/2020 portal is, well, it's a double portal, and that it is going to actually open up a door for the twin flame energies. That for many people, no matter what they've done or how much they have been vulnerable, we just couldn't get everybody on the same page. Well, I do believe now, and it's already starting to open. When I rewrote this, I felt that door to union opening already. But definitely by 9/9, it will be fully open. And for those, again, that are being called into union, it will now be available. And this is a part of the Ascension piece too. When twin flames, divine counterparts come together, it lifts the planet. So this will, in many different ways, help the planet, especially as the twin flames come together in healthy unions. They no longer have to just be in the 5D. They're more and more becoming available now. And I think it's not that they're dropping down into the 3D. I believe it's because we're getting closer and closer to the 5D, where a lot of us are in full union up there, actually. And now we're finally opening doors that actually are giving us direct access to union. So this is a very exciting time. I'm really curious to see how things unfold, especially the rest of this year of 2020, now knowing that this is in space. There's so many things that have been put on hold for various reasons, why we couldn't come together, why we couldn't co-create together, because that's the other byproduct of coming together, is then a third energy is created, and that couldn't be created individually, and at least not at the level that they can when we're fully united. So even I'm not sure how this is going to unfold for the planet and beyond. But I do know that we're having a whole nother level of access to the possibility of union that wasn't there, at least for the last 800 years, not for that couple. And I believe that was more than just for that couple. It's time for people to take risks. It's time for people to heal. It's time to take a leap of faith. And even if the other person is a no, at least you know you tried. At least you won't walk away going, oh, what if I'd said this? What if I'd said that? No what ifs. No what ifs. This is your twin flame. Go for it. Go for it. It's if it's not possible now, I don't know when it will be, but this is the time. Get out there and put your heart on the line. So, if you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, peace and joy.